Hey there guys, and welcome back to some more Bravely Default. In today's episode, we are going to do something that we have not done in forever. I'm talking, of course, about the plot. We haven't touched the plot in so long, I've completely forgotten what the plot is. You might also notice that Tiz is wearing something slightly different than what he's normally used to. So just as we have the Bravo bikini on Edea, we also have other clothes that we can equip onto our characters. So for instance, Ringabot has something called the Melodist shirt, Anya's has something called the Knight's tunic, and Tiz has something called the Onion shirt. These are all available from the Traveling Save Man. They just cost a lot of money. A lot of money. Edea has one too. I think it's called the, it's called Edea's Garb. Well, that's creative and informative. But we're gonna stick with the Bravo bikini because it's a Bravo bikini. Plus we're gonna see the Sage, so it would be very good for his eyes, I would hope and believe.
I thought I heard something. This place draws few visitors, I fear. And who might you be?
I am Agnes Oblige, vessel of the wind.
Ho, little Agnes, is it? My, how you have grown, child. You were scarce more than a little sprout when your predecessor brought you here. Now look at you, a fine woman you've become. Why the long face? If there is anything this feeble old man can do for you, name it.
He hasn't changed a bit. Sage, Agnes's Vestal garb has become threadbare.
Oh, her Vestal garb, you say? Let me take a closer look. Yes, this should be easy to patch up.
Sage, do you remember me at all?
Yes, I remember you well. This is the third time, after all. But perhaps you might call it the first. Still, I remember you all too well.
The third time? What do you...
Of course. Let me put it this way. Which world are you from, Agnes?
What?
Well, you'd better come inside. Now then, I was about to pour some tea for us. But I fear this may not be the time for sitting quietly with a hot brew.
Sage.
Are you aware I was a founder of the organization that became the Duchy of Eternia?
Yes.
Then you know of Lord De Rosso?
We do.
And are you familiar with the circumstances that led Lord De Rosso and me to build that organization? Not to worry. Well then, Agnes.
Yes.
You must decide who is your most trustworthy ally. Then travel to the nearby cave with them. You will find it to the southwest of here. Once inside, I will tell you all I know. I will also give you your Vestal garb there. You should understand your situation better once we are done. I shall go on ahead. I would advise you to heed my words. You must bring only one ally with you. Your other companion should wait outside the cave. I shall see you soon.
It seems the sage knows something of our predicament.
But why can only two of us go?
Who knows what that old man's thinking?
Who do you think I should choose?
Well, I guess... you have to make your own choice, Agnes. Remember the sage's words. You have to decide who you trust most, Agnes.
Do I count as well? I'm going with Anya's either way.
Wait, I think it should be me. You need a man who knows how to look after a woman. I would die for you, Agnes. Of course, I would die for you too, Idia.
So I play second fiddle to her, huh? Whatever.
The jealousy of a woman spurned is so endearing.
Oh, shut up, Ring-a-Bell. I'm not jealous at all.
As calm as ever, I see. It would have been nice to see you blush, at least.
What am I to do?
Like I said, just make the decision yourself, Agnes. What?
Nothing. Can I see you outside, Tiz?
Huh? Oh, sure.
Hey, don't mess up, lover boy.
What? Stop giving me a hard time.
What about me?
So, what is it?
Do you remember what I said to you right around the time we met, Tiz? I said I would like you to join me.
Yes, I remember.
And you have stayed at my side this whole time, through journeys far and wide. So, I think I would like you to be the one to come with me. Will you do it?
I feel the same. I remember the promise I made. I'll never forget it. Not till my dying day. I've come this far with you. I've stuck with you until now. You will always be a ray of hope to me.
Tiz.
So, I guess what I'm trying to say is... I'd be honored to go with you.
Thank you. It seems I have come to trust you more than any other since that day.
Oh, the feels. This. You're so good! Ooh, before I head out though, I really should flip my encounter rate back up, because I turn it down whenever I'm going from place to place. Oh, it's on 0. Okay then. Anyways, whenever I'm going from place to place, I always turn it down so that I don't have to fight monsters all the time. But I keep forgetting I don't need it as much because now I have this gigantic ship and I can just do this. Whee!
Tis a shame, Agnes. But Tiz has a kind heart, and I know he will take good care of you. That I guarantee. Tiz, I am counting on you to escort Agnes with the utmost care.
I don't think he needs any advice from you, Ring-a-Bell. It's not fair! I thought I was your perfect partner, Agnes! And now you're leaving me behind? How could you? After all we've been through? I am sorry, Aerie. I hope you can understand. Stop acting like a brat and give them a proper seeing off, Aerie. Go on, get going already.
We'll be back soon.
Take your time.
God damn it. Aerie's starting to get really annoying. But you know, I really like that cutscene. I think that might be my favorite cutscene so far of everything we see. Have I... Ooh, I haven't even gone down here ever. How are there still parts of this map I haven't explored? Okay, well, we shouldn't have any problems against these guys because we're level 50-ish and we are OP, so we shouldn't have any problems. Let's see, Tiz, let's go for some acrobatics. I'm going to go for 2... Not judgments, I want Crescent Moons to hit all allies. And then, Anya's, we are going to set up some summoning. So we're going to go for 2 Sano O's. So right now, the amount of experience that we're getting and the amount of job points that we're getting are pretty what's the word I'm looking for? Not non-existent, but unnecessary. We're not going to be getting a whole lot of experience from these guys, nor are we going to be getting any job points, because the job I currently have are mastered. So I'll just put this on auto. Crescent Moon everything! So as you might have noticed, I haven't been uploading Brave of the Bolt videos as often as I used to. Partially because I've been busy doing work-related stuff, and partially because I've also been working on my new series, Pokemon NU Log, which, if you haven't seen it by the way, go check it out! I've been very stoked for that LP for a very long time. And my goals for that specific LP are to try and make more entertaining videos. I'm looking forward to seeing how it turns out. Another part of it is one of my friends has been getting me back into competitive Pokemon battling. So between breeding, doing some EV training, and just regular grinding, I haven't had as much time as I would like to work on on videos and whatnot. On another note, I took a quick look at what other side quests there are going to be later on in the game, and there is actually a lot. So I've been contemplating whether I want to do them as separate episodes. I do want to do all of them because some of them sound very challenging and very difficult to do. But at the same time, if I was to make each one an individual episode, this LP would probably go into about 200 episodes or so, give or take. So that's why I've been trying to decide how I want to approach those later side quests. Because there are quite a few of them that are going to have to be done. I'm still even done facing off all of the bosses in this world. We still got the Black Blades to go take care of, plus we also need to fight Victoria and Victor again, as well as the Templar and Artemis Dim. I am going left and I'm going up, okay. For a minute there I just sort of lost my bearings and I couldn't remember where exactly I was trying to go. On top of that, there's also the vampire fight that's going to be in this world at a later point as well. And the thing about the vampire class is that they use a genome ability, which means that you can take the abilities away from other monsters and use them yourself. And I haven't been doing that, and that my vampire class is level 1 for everybody. So that's probably the only one I'm not going to completely max out. I'm probably not going to go grab all the abilities, because that's going to take way too long. Oh crap, there's one on us. Tiz, awaken Anya's with your sweet princely breath of doom. Or next potion, either one. So who knows, maybe the vampire fight will just be a challenge run where I have a level 1 vampire and I get one choice in my subclass. Hey Save Man, how's it going?
There you are. Ah, so this is the one you have chosen. I envy him. You make a fine pair. Were I 1,880 years younger, I would gladly have taken your hand in his stead, Agnes.
1,880?
Yeah. Beside that, please tell what you know.
Yes, that is why we have come to you, Sage.
Do you understand what I meant when I said it was the first time we had met? You are not originally of this world. That is why we meet for the first time.
Yes. Sage, earlier you said this may be the third time we have come in contact. What did you mean by that?
Your only memory of me is when you were brought here by the previous Vestal, correct, Agnes?
That's right. I came with the Mother Vestal and Olivia when I was but a young girl.
However, I have met another who looked exactly as you do now.
What?
It was a very long time ago. More than 1,800 years, in fact.
1,800 years?
Just how old are you, Sage?
Me? I have lived almost 1,900 years.
1,900 years?
No cause for surprise. Lord DeRosso is 500 years my senior. We were once mortal enemies, he and I. I was High Inquisitor of the Crystal Orthodoxy. He was an immortal who led those seeking to thwart us. We crossed swords on the field of battle dozens of times. In our final battle, the fighting went on for over 100 days, a true struggle to the death. With both forces decimated, the two of us met in combat, each determined to land the killing blow or die trying. At that moment, an angel appeared before us. This wounded angel was a beautiful young woman who looked exactly like you, Agnes. Both Lord DeRosso and I were mesmerized, and before we knew it, we cast our swords aside and went to her aid. She had lost her light, and her wings were broken and severed. We knew she was beyond saving. We were only with the angel a short time. To Lord DeRosso and I, who mark our lives in centuries, it seemed little more than an instant now. But this moment changed both of our lives dramatically. With the last of her fading strength, she spoke to us. Of the crystal's secrets and of their dangers.
Dangers?
I was a man of the cloth, and Lord DeRosso was one who opposed my religion. The truths we learned that day shook the very foundations of all we had both believed in.
What did the angel tell you?
The crystals have existed since well before both the Orthodoxy and the Old Faith. The Vestals do not draw the favor of the crystals by right. This title was merely given by those of the faith to ones who had this gift. Originally, it was thought that mankind should not come in contact with the crystals. Attitudes towards the crystals only changed among the people after the teachings of crystalism spread.
What do you mean that we should not come in contact with them?
Unleashing the power of the crystals without due care can destroy the borders, opening the door to the harrowing. There have been warnings about this since before recorded history. The angel confirmed there was truth to these warnings.
What is this harrowing?
I have spent the last 1,800 years trying to find out, but as yet I am still in the dark. The true nature of the harrowing is shrouded in mystery.
Is the great chasm that opened in Kaldisla not the harrowing?
The Great Chasm is merely an omen of it. It was one of the events the angel spoke of. I cannot say if the harrowing results from the Great Chasm opening up, drawing in darkness, then spewing it forth, or it may point to the tainting of the seas, the wind stopping, the volcanoes erupting.
In a previous world, we awakened the four crystals and calmed the fury of nature. Then we summoned the holy pillar to close the great chasm.
You may have acted in the belief that what you did would help. However, the path you have taken to this point aligns perfectly with the path to the harrowing prophesied by the angel.
The path to the harrowing?
Do you plan to awaken the crystals again? If so, you would do well to heed what I have said. Always question how the actions you take will affect the world around you.
We will.
Thank you for hearing me out. It is a remarkable resemblance, Agnes, you and the angel. Speaking with you has brought the memories of 1,800 years ago back as vividly as if they were yesterday.
Sage.
At this rate, I shall be compelled to clasp you to my breast and plant a kiss upon your lips. I shall now set forth on a journey. You have filled me with the passion of youth for the first time in many years. Why do you look upon me with such a piteous gaze? I may have lived 1,900 years, but I am not ready to lay down and die yet. You two youngsters should go back to your friends. Here, I have repaired your vestal garb.
Thank you, Sage. Thank you very much.
Of course. I wish you good health, Agnes.
What do you think of the Sage's story, Tiz?
To be honest, I'm even more confused than before.
I have to agree. I get the feeling he has not told us the full story.
But why would he leave us in the dark?
He either did so for good reason, or because there was something he was unwilling to share.
Either way, he sure is an old lech, huh?
You are not wrong there.
Anyway, let's go meet up with the others.
Indeed, let's go meet up with the others. But we're not gonna walk, we are going to teleport. Get me out of here, magic stone!
There they are!
Sorry for the wait.
That old fart hasn't filled your head with strange thoughts, has he, Agnes?
No need to worry, Eri.
Agnes had Tiz to look after her after all.
Yeah, well...
You two are quite the pair. I envy you.
That's what the sage said.
Did he now? I am not surprised. He and I did have a few things in common, to be sure.
That's enough out of you, Ring-a-Bell.
No, wrong button! Alright, party chat. Look what we have here. Rainbow must have dozed off. Here? Wonder why. I don't care much for it, but the spiritualism job command. Sport abilities, magic critical, gloom, magic attack 10% up. Adrenaline might become handy. Breathe 3 times, and Fairy's Aid, followed by Black Bane 3 times. Brave once, and Rage, followed by Minus Check. I better practice some more. Self Restore would definitely be a good move. Council of 6. Mind Strength. Nothing to fear. Don't you agree, Vic? Haha, what a bunch of gibberish. Wake up already, Ring-a-Bell. Don't catch a cold sleeping here. Something the matter? Perhaps we ought to let him sleep. Look, Tiz, Ring-a-Bell is... he's crying. What? Aww. Poor Ring-a-Bell. Alright, I would love to end the episode here, but there is one last thing I should probably do. This is primarily set up for the next couple of episodes, but... Go away, Cyborg. Thank you. Before I end today's episode, I do need to pop over to... Wow, it's been so long since I played this game, I don't even remember the locations anymore. But we need to pop over to the city with the fire crystal in it, and talk to Commander Goodman. If you don't talk to Commander Goodman, you can't enter the city, which the name, unfortunately, has left my mind entirely. I don't remember where things are. Let's see, that's the pirate one. That's the gate. So, here. Quickly pop in here and talk to Commander.
Welcome, Wind Vestal. I see you have companions, too. Well met. I am Daniel Goodman, commander of the Shield Bearers. I must apologize on behalf of my soldiers. They did not know who you were when they stopped you.
No need to apologize. After all, you were kind enough to grant us the audience we sought.
I am happy to accommodate you. Now, what is it I can help you with?
We have come to these lands to journey to the Temple of Fire and awaken the crystal there.
The Temple of Fire. I am afraid that...
Yes, we are aware the way there has been buried in lava. What is the current status of the Mithril Mine?
The Mithril Mine? The Sword Bearers have occupied it at times, though we usually wrest it back from them. Currently, it is not held by either side.
I see. Thank you very much. Oh, would you be able to grant us permission to stay in Heartstrap?
Of course. The Shield Bearers welcome the Vestal and her companions. Feel free to rest your travel-weary bones in town. Someone, show the Vestal and her companions the way.
Ah, Heartchild! I never would have remembered that. Alright, in the next episode, we will take on, I guess, Praline, because we're right here. Until then, thank you guys so very much for watching this, and I hope to see you next time. Laters!